Hey gang, in this video, I'm going to share with you a little known secret of how the most successful people get things done. The secret, very simply, now first of all, before I get into it, I'm going to remind you who I am, why you might want to listen to a few recommendations I make. My name is David Krueger. I work as a marketing coordinator for the Global Information Network as well as for the other Kevin Trudeau companies. Kevin Trudeau, if you don't know who he is the infomercial king, New York Times best-selling author, and serial entrepreneur who has generated billions in business. He's here on YouTube, in fact, and I'll drop a link in the description to his YouTube channel if you want to check him out. I have worked with him very closely for a number of years, and I have learned many principles of success and personal effectiveness. And what I want to start doing is sharing some of these things with you. This is not made up, sound good nonsense. This isn't something I read out of a book. This isn't something that I made up to try to get views on YouTube. These are real observations from the trenches. So I want to share some of this with you and really help you to understand how to separate the wheat from the chaff, how to separate hype and nonsense from what is real. It's very hard to do that in the world today. There is so much material on the internet, so much sound good advice, so much regurgitated stuff from people who really don't know what they're talking about. So that's what the purpose of this channel is. And the little nugget, the little idea that I want to share in this particular video is focus creates success. This may seem like a simple thing. This may seem like an obvious thing. This may seem like something you've heard other people say before, and maybe it is, but some people say it and they don't really know what they're saying. Here's what it looks like in the real world. Focus and the power to be able to focus your mind and your attention to create any result that you want, to create a business outcome, to make more money, to be more effective, to do everything that a person needs to do to make their dreams come true, to make more money, to have a better relationship, to have better connections with people. You have to be able to focus. Most of us are like wandering generalities, or our attention goes here, there, and everywhere. Squirrel, the latest distraction, and nothing gets done. We get through our day. We didn't get anything done on our to-do list. We didn't get anything done that was of any kind of importance. Here's what I've observed this very successful person doing. Here's what focus might look like. Perhaps there's a task to be done, an organizational task, or some sales copy that needs to be written, a project that just needs to happen. What focus looks like is go into a room or a space, shut the door, shut off the phone, get the phone out of sight, and do not look at it until the task is done. Put paper in front of you. Paper is usually better than a computer screen. I mean, sometimes you have to get on a computer and write something and get it done, that's fine. But usually when you're doing some hard thinking, and you need to do something called hard thinking, where you sit and you focus and you work things out in your mind. Maybe you sit back and meditate for a minute if you're getting a little exhausted from all of that focus. You create, you sit with your paper, you make lists, you riff, you focus. And what starts to happen is a problem that you're working on. Things start to come to you. It starts to almost download. Ideas come to you that didn't come before. Solutions. Maybe I'll call this person. Now, when you're trying to start a business, when you're trying to solve a problem, when you're trying to bring in more money, this is how it's done. This is how you command the universe, so to speak, to do your bidding. This is where ideas come from. This is where epiphanies come from. This is where inspirations come from. And when you get done with this focus period, now you make your little to-do list and you act on it. You act on it immediately. You don't wait. You don't put it off. You don't say, I'll do it tomorrow. You take immediate and decisive action. If you just do what I just told you in this video, you could make millions just by doing that. Making money and being successful. It isn't complicated, and it's not who can do the most multitasking. It's just who can focus and follow through and do a thing. You start to meet very wealthy, very successful people, and something happens. You realize they're no better than you are. They're no smarter than you are. Some of these people are kind of like idiots and slobs. Most of them are just regular people who are able to focus, do some hard thinking, and I'll do more videos on the idea of hard thinking, and then get things done. Clear the decks, focus on a thing, and do it. So anyway, each one of these videos is going to be a little nugget, and by all means, ask me questions in the comments. If something's unclear, if there's something I could do a video and expand on more, ask me, and I'd be happy to expand upon it. In the meantime, this is David Krueger. See you next time.